Hey, it's Mike again. In this video, I wanted to talk about self-driving cars, and it's getting people are talking about it more often. So it's getting a lot of people's thoughts about self-driving cars. I haven't rode in one yet, but just my thoughts on it. And people have been saying like there already has been people who have died doing self-driving cars, and what I think on it. It just seems interesting, to rely all that information on machine driving. You know, they have heard that it uses certain type of sensors and machine learning to drive that car. And actually, I've heard from somebody else that somebody remotely controls that machine, and it makes sense. But there's a lot of technology involved in it to keep it moving. There's already been person one of Tesla's cars, Elon Musk, that have died, and they paid them. I'm suing the families a certain undisclosed amount, but there's already been a account of somebody dying. A person was driving it and not looking. I think it's changed the CD in the car, veered off and hit another 18-wheeler. I mean, it's just awful, awful story, and I hope the family's doing okay. But and he made quote Elon Musk with a quote saying that when you're doing it, you still should look and see where you're going. It makes sense, but I'm thinking that me personally, I'm thinking that if I'm doing a self-driving car, it should be automatically safe. That's the thing. Me personally, I wouldn't put my hands on somebody a robot driving. And there's been movies, Will Smith, in one of his movies, I Robot, he was driving one of the self-driving cars at a time. But so it's probably going to be in the future. I don't know. It's probably going to be in the future. What y'all think on it? Me personally, I don't like that idea. Like I said, I don't like the idea of a robot uh, machine driving for me, and I have no control. I'm assuming there's a way you can get control of it after a certain time, but hopefully there is. I don't know for sure. But there's already been tests. The first history, if you look it up, the history of self-driving cars, the first one started in the 70s. So they've been doing this for a while. Already been tests on it. A lot of tests actually with 18-wheelers too. So there's been tests. It's not the first rodeo on it. It's just me personally. I'm not a big fan of it. Me personally. But what do y'all think? Maybe in the future, do you think you might have one or not? Definitely with children. What do you think on that? Because that's even interesting point with children, kids. If I have kids, know how that is. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. I just want to see a video on this, talk about the subject, self-driving cars. Seem like something that will be in the future. All right, y'all have a good day.